Hello everyone and thanks for watching. I normally do reviews of gadgets, talk about camera gear and various other technological things. But here we have like a futon bed stroke chair basically. Basically it's like a wooden chair with a mattress which doubles as a cushion, a bit like a small sofa really. Basically you could call this a small single person's sofa bed. It's ideal for guests and that sort of thing, but also it's pretty handy to have as an extra seat. So I just wanted to do another video on what this is, how it works, how we put it together, how it looks like, and hopefully it'll give you an indication what it looks like. And yeah, thanks for watching. Right, first of all, here we have a main colour cream, and if you're interested in the product code HD1191607 -9596, you can purchase these off Argos, eBay, Amazon. You will normally typically pay approximately between £80 and £100 depending where you get it from. So without further ado, let's open up the actual frame. That's one part of the frame. That's another part. It does take a bit of effort to get it out of that box. I'll just see if I can put that down there. And then you get a bag with two supports and some bolts. So what do we get in this bag? Well, it looks like we get 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts and 4 of those twist nuts. Here you get. I'll just show you what you actually get. Basically it's 4 of these, but I just wanted to show you guys what you get in the box. This is what you get in a box. Quite handy for tightening things. You get 2 supports that go on the front. Basically just normal pine, nothing substantial like oak or anything like that. You get a manual. Some people have said you don't always get a manual, so it's a good idea to make sure you do get the manual. Hopefully you can see that in the video. Lists basically everything you should get, and basically an instruction manual there on how to basically put it together, and hopefully you guys can see everything. Feel free to rewind the video if you wish to have a look at this instruction manual, as some people have commented on Amazon that you don't always get one. So without further ado, let's figure out how we put this thing together. Looks like we have the end piece there. This is actually the main chair part, and then we have the frame, which is actually for the back of the chair. Hopefully you can see that in the video. And basically there's 2 bolts with the nuts on there already. So hopefully we can do this, and it shouldn't be too difficult. So the instructions sort of suggest that it goes that way, down. You might not see all this in the video. Do apologise for that, but my room is only so big. these two pieces of wood, basically these two pieces of wood are wedged at the top at an angle. I would probably say around 45 degrees going up. It's just so it gives it a bit of stability when you sat on it. So what you do, you get your bolt and you bolt that in and secure that. So the next step is to turn it over, but before I do that, I'll just move this over a little bit so you guys can see what the end looks like. As you can see, it's got a cutout at the bottom, and that's to allow it to obviously attach, so you've got, you know, a backrest for your chair. So let's just move this along here. Turn it over. As you can see, that's your basic bed configuration. Right, before we turn it into a chair, let's just open the bag up for the mattress, which, to be honest, looks quite cheap, but and again, you're only spending less than £100. I think we're talking about $140, something like that. Just like everything, flat packed products are not always that easy to understand in terms of the instructions. I must admit, it feels quite thin, the actual bedding, the mattress itself. So I would probably recommend maybe getting an extra layer underneath if you're going to use it as a bed. Basically, that's the bed constructed. I think it goes that way. Let's see what it feels like lying on it. Right, everyone, I'm 6 foot tall and it does seem to fit fine. The only thing I would say is you can feel the wooden part of it a little bit, so it's probably a good idea to put either some sort of camping mat underneath or get a bit of foam, you know, not something really thick, something quite thin should be fine, and that's what I'd recommend for this chair. So without further ado, let's see what it looks like as a chair. So this futon bed stroke chair, as I said, as you've seen previously, it has some cutouts in the back which should in theory slot into some of the beam woods here. So without further ado, let's have a look. Pull that over, locks into place. So where I've showed you where it's cut out a little bit, basically they slot into place on top of the wood beam part of it. So let's just move this back a little bit. You can see it in its chair configuration, and that's more or less the chair configuration. So you're basically folding the mattress in on itself. So basically put it like so, bend it over like so. You need to make sure the mattress is all the way back, and that's the chair basically. So let's see how it feels. It's not too bad. Padding wise, it does seem to be enough. I'm not feeling anything in terms of the wooden frame. I think in the bed configuration, this is a really good chair. I would say in the bed configuration, the mattress is a bit on the thin side. So my recommendation, because it's doubled up, you see, on the wooden frame when you sat on it, you've got enough padding there. I think if you're going to use this as a bed, I'd recommend possibly getting something like half an inch of foam to go underneath this mattress, and that should give you enough padding, so if someone wants to stay over, it should be enough for them, hopefully. Thanks for watching. Right guys, let's do an overview of the chair and bed combination that I've just built. So, pluses. Well, it's quite cheap at around £80, and that included postage. It's quite sturdy, it's reasonably nice looking, and you know, it's a bargain, and I think it's ideal for kids because they're going to be quite light, children wise, and they'll love it. Downsides. I think the mattress is a bit on the thin side. For anyone concerned about that, I'd probably suggest buying yourself maybe an inch thick piece of foam to go underneath it, because you do feel just about the hardness of the actual wooden frame underneath, just a little bit. So I would suggest to get yourself some foam pieces underneath, or one of those camping mats, and hopefully that you won't feel it at all with that. In terms of build quality, they don't finish the edges very well with a sander. It could be a lot smoother. It seems to me they've just quickly gone round with a sander, not giving a lot of time and effort into making it feel smooth and nice. The quality of the mattress is very cheap. It could be a lot better than it is, and it seems to me they've used a very thin piece of foam to save on costs. Price wise, you will probably beat it at £80, and it's ideal as a chair or a bed. In terms of the bed, I'd only use it the occasional time someone comes over to stop over. It's probably ideal for that, but I won't want to sleep on that long term. So this is my little review of the Futon bed and chair combination. I'll put some links. You can buy it from Argos, Amazon, eBay, various sellers on eBay, and to be honest, the price is around the £80 mark. In terms of the wooden frame, it seems to be quite sturdy. However, I've noticed some bits of wood coming off. So if that's a big problem for you and you want something to be perfect, you might want to spend a bit more money. So that's my overview of the Futon bed, and I hope this video helped you out if you're wondering how to basically build it. I would appreciate if you guys could subscribe and like my video. It helps a lot. As new guys do try and struggle on YouTube trying to get out there. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Bye bye.